All right, we are live, live. Hello, everybody. I am hoping that everybody had a great day today. It's kind of rainy here. Well, it's not kinda. It is rainy. As we get, oh, there we go. So, yeah, today we're gonna go firing. I've got $2,000 down on the table. That's what we're gonna play with today. We're gonna go. I just want to go craps today. You know what? I'm thinking about going crapless. I'll tell you what. Let's start off going with craps. See how we do. If we do well, we'll move to crapless. We've got our rack here, $2,000. And anytime I come onto a table, I usually go like really big to start off. I think today what I'll do is I'll go just a little bit lighter and kind of get a feel for the table, warm up on the throws, and have some fun that way. So let's go with we'll go with 66 across, and see where we can go from there. Let's see here. That's going to be $24 back. There's 20 and 4. Okay. And the only reason I'm going so low just to start is just some warm-up tosses. Have some fun with it. See where we can go. And I'd ultimately like to get into crapless, but we'll see. Well, all depends on how we do today. Again, just minimum 15 on the pass line. Puck is off. Let's throw some dice. Oh, you know what? For funsies, let me grab some green. Grab one of my 25s. I need some more red already. Hey, Lily, welcome in. Just getting things started here. We're starting off. We're gonna go with a $2,000 buy-in today, just to have some fun with it. Gonna start off doing craps. Depending on how we do, we'll go to crapless. Let's see here. That's all set. 66 across. We're going to do probably the twist, but let's see how our dice throwing looks to start off with. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and there's 2 3s. Perfect. So we're going to start off. I've been talking about dice setting. I'm on the come out. I'm going to go 6-2, 6-2. Nice easy toss down the table. And we have aces to start. Wow. Okay. I'll mark those. We're playing 5-5-5 on the bonus. I lose 15. Put 15 more back. Grab our dice. One of the downfalls of landing on aces on a come out. Next toss. Nice and easy. There we go. 5-3. Easy 8. Mark the 8 as the point. And there we have it. I'm going to now aim for my inside numbers. My dice set that I am using is a 3-5-3-1. I'm talking about dice setting a lot. I'll probably be doing that quite a bit throughout the live stream. I had a comment come in asking about what dice setting I'm using, so I'm wanting to make sure to assist with that. So we've got a 3-5-3-1. We're aiming for 6s and 8s. Nice easy toss. We have a 9. That's going to pay us $21. So there's 21. I'm going to drop them $3, and we'll bring up our 6 and 8 to $30 each. So how was your day today, Lily? Hopefully you got a lot done that you needed to get done. For me, just work. Work and then come and set up and play. It's a nice turn. All right, next toss. Again, just sticking with the 3-5-3-1 till we can get out. Here's our throw. 4-3-7. Okay. This is why I wanted to start off kind of light, just to get a feel, see how it's going to go. Our case, we're out a little bit, but not horrible. All things cold. Yes. It is definitely cold. Okay, so I'm just going to try it again. 66 across. Get $10 change. Try to warm up the throwing arm, if you will, and see if we can't move into bigger and better things. Oh, no, that's one too many. There we go. 66 across. There's my 10 change. I'm going to go ahead and buy $100 in red just so that I can play it. Do you feel it? Got a lot done, but the list isn't shrinking. It never does, especially going into this time of year. What's up, Skill? Do you feel it? I'm always feeling it, man. I want to feel it. 15, pass line. We're just going 66 twist on the inside with it and just kind of getting a feel. I'd love to move into some crap lists tonight, but I want to build up my bankroll first. Yes, I know we walked in with 2,000, but whatever. Here comes our come out roll. It's a 3-1, easy 4. We'll mark that and button on. Now watch me hit the ATS. I got out after a couple of points or a couple hits and then. All right, here we go. Next roll. 6 or an 8, please. 6, 8, 8. There we go. 5-3. That's going to pay us again $21. I'm going to drop them $3 and $2 change. And now the insides will go to $30 each. There we have it. Grab my dice. Let's aim for that 6 or an 8 again. Never really got into the full twist on this. If a 5 or a 9 hits, next toss. An 8. Okay, so before I pay this out, I want to explain something here real quick. If a 5 or a 9, 5, 6, 8, 9 roll, first thing you want to press is the 6 and 8 up to 30. If you roll again, say I roll a 5 or a 9 and it pays me 21 again, you can just bump these up to a quarter each, or you can take that hit, regress down, and still be into the hand a little bit, but just letting you know. In this particular situation, I hit an 8, so that's going to pay me $35, and then I'm just going to drop this back down. So that's 30. I'm going to make it 18. And 1836, 60, so I'm going to get paid $25. Boop. I think I mathed that right. Let's do this. Just for my mindset. 3 and 3. 3, 18. That makes 20. And then 10. Okay, not quite 25. 24. There we go. There's the math. So I get 24, 34, plus the 25 makes it 59, plus 4 more makes it 63. We started off with 66 inside, but I also get this 55 back, or 60 back, and so yeah, we are officially out of the hand. I wanted to do that math real quick in my out loud because I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the correct information. Sometimes I mess up. I do apologize about that. But now we are set back to the 66 inside again. So now we can start hunting that 5, 6, 8, 9, and then start spreading out and bumping up our numbers. There's a 4, 1, 5. Mark the 5. That pays us 21. So I'll drop them $1 this time because I'm going to try to shoot up to 110 as quick as possible. There we go. That was on a 4-1-5, just so everybody sees at home. Next toss, we get, there is a 3-5-8. That's going to pay us $28. I'll get 6 back, and this is going to go up to 110 on the inside. Perfect. There we go. Rack the $6. Grab the dice. Let's roll again. Now that we've got it up to 110, let's see if we can't start spreading out. Start spreading the news. I know that was going in Skill's head. He likes those punny songs. There's a 9, 6, 3. That's going to pay us 35. I'll cover my 10. Rack the 10. Skill and I were talking, what was it? I think over the weekend or last week. He started talking to me about the way I press and the way he versus the way he presses. And it was quite interesting as I went back and started looking at some of my videos. And it is interesting how he likes to do just the partial press, whereas I like to power press sometimes, but then sometimes I'll do partial presses. So I've got a video coming out on an explanation of the no press versus half press versus power press, and going through a couple rolls, so you guys will be able to see that this Sunday. In the meantime, we just hit 35, so I'm gonna just bump it up to 50 and collect the 10, and we'll roll again. Yeah, I wanted to do that video for a while now, as I know that a lot of people, especially when they first start playing the game, just understanding the pressing and how the payments and all the movement, and a lot of people get confused by it sometimes. There's a 2, 3, 5 right back. So now I'm going to go ahead and bump that up to $100 and collect the 20. And see, by doing these half presses, I'm still racking money. I'm just not going full on power pressing. I will, like, if I get to a point in this hand where, or this a roll where it's just, there's no sense in doing half measures anymore. You're so deep into it and you're getting all your rolls, you just start power pressing and getting to that table max. Here's our next toss. A 6-2 easy 8's going to pay us $35. And I'm going to take that up to 60. Rack the 5. Simple as that. Still getting a little bit of money, which is ultimately the name of the game. Well, actually, the name of the game is craps, but making money is the name of the game, ultimately. Next toss. Here we go. Come on. That's a yo. Yo 11. We don't have anything going on it, so we'll just keep on rolling. How was your day today, Skill? I didn't ask you. I was in the process of talking to Lily. Next toss. Come on, let's hit that 5. Let's get a 5. A 5! All right, we're going to collect that. That's going to pay us $140. It'd be silly not to collect it. Always collect your first big hit. First of all, it feels good putting money in the rack. Second of all, it gives you more ammunition for later. All right, 2, 3, 5 was that roll. Did you bet on 2? No, not yet. No. Remember, we're only playing crapless. We're not playing craps right now. That is whites out of my rack. I've kind of ran out of room for it, which is a nice thing. I'll have to grab another one. All right, 3, 5, 1, 5. I'm aiming for 4s and 10s now. Let's get our next toss. Another 5 would be outstanding. No, we get the other side. A 6-4 easy 10. I need to drop them $1. I'll move that stack of whites back. Drop them $1, get paid 50, and I'm just going to put all 50 on that 10. At first, I got confused as to why you were asking about the 2, and then I looked, and I was like, oh, yeah, I shouldn't leave those there. All right, next roll. We're aiming for 4s and 10s, so I've got a 3, 5, 1, 5 die set, and see if we can't hit one of those. It's a 5. Hey, we like 5. Okay, we've been pounding the heck out of it, so I'm going to press it up. There's 140. I'll make it 200, and I'll rack the 40. All right, I got to grab another rack. That's nice. And grab the dice here. Let's roll again. I would not be upset with another 5. 3, 5, 1, 5. We're staying with it. We're going to hunt for 4s and 10s. Next toss gives us a 5-2. There's Big Red. That's going to happen. But we made money. I like it. And we started with 66 across. So, and we even regressed once. So yeah, that was a nice roll. It wasn't a monster roll by any means, but it's a good roll. All right, so now I've gotten a little bit of ammunition in. I'm going to drop down $200, and we're going to go with our Wise Guys progression. Now that we've earned a little bit extra, we get $2 change. 54 on the 8, 54 on the 6, 45. Whoops, I got a dirty stack. 45 on the 9, and 45 on the 5. All right, there's our stacks. And for those that have been commenting about, oh my goodness, this is a nightmare for the dealers, all the chip movement. I've done this enough times now. Watch how I move these chips after this roll, if I get to that opportunity, because I think I have found a pretty fluid way to move them and make it easy for the dealers. All right, here we go. 6262 on the come out. Our roll is a 617. Awesome. We get a quarter on the front line. Just rack it. Grab the dice. We'll go again. Same setup, 6262. Toss them out. We have a 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're going to lose a quarter this time. But we do get to mark that on the ATS tracker, which I did not pay for, again. I want to focus on getting these dice thrown properly. Here is our next toss. Oh, that was a good throw. A 4, 1, 5. Mark that 5. Okay. Got the dice. Let's see if we can't move some chips around for you so I can show you what I was talking about, especially to you, Skill, since we were working on this together. Here comes our first toss. Hard 10. All right, so no movement there. Kind of a short throw. I need to get it down just a little bit further. Same setup, 3, 5, 3, 1. Aiming for the inside numbers. And that's a big red. Just like that. Well, that stunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop $200. $225 actually, to be honest. And then get $2 change. And that nothing moves. I'm just going to put the money from my rack straight into here. And the change back in there. Just the same setup. Turn the buck off. We'll start again. Just so I don't have to tear it all down, just to put it right back up. All right, here we go. Come out roll. 6262. First roll is a 639. 99 Neener. Neener from Pasadena. Flip the puck. Okay, there's our point 9. Now we're going to aim for the inside. So I'm going to go with a 3, 5, 3, 1. It's a 3V with a 5, 1 on the back side. Next toss we get a 5, 4, 9. That's a buckshot even. Nice. All right, so we're going to get a quarter down there on the pass line. Now for this, on the first payment, you get paid $63. You need to drop them $3. So now I'm going to stack these 2 3s up. I'm going to grab one of these. That's going to give me $10. I'm going to split this, grab the 20s, put it right on top of the middle. Not as pretty as the Skill 66. Really smooth. Oh, let me grab that quarter off. And I'll put it in the rack. Let's have our next come out. Our next toss is a 6-2 easy 8. Slide that over, mark our point, and we'll do our next toss. I think it's pretty obvious right now. I still am on the 3-5-3-1 type of setup. We get a 5-1-6. Beautiful throw. All right, that is going to pay us $84. 80 and 4. This time I dropped them $4. Now, before I drop this $4 here, I want you guys to know, at this point, if you put this back down to 110, you are out of the hand with a $40 profit. However, I'm going to take the next step and drop $4 and bump it up again. So now it'll be 80 on the outside, 96 on the inside. So again, I go like that. I grab the 2 ones. That's going to give me $10. And then I grab the 2 5s. That's going to give me a quarter. And then split these reds. And then these just go right back on top. Done. So now I have 80 on the outside and 96 on the inside. What is the benefit of taking this third step? I'll tell you why. Instead of getting out of the hand this time around, I wanted to take that risk and try to get one more hit. And if we can get it, a 2, 3, 5, awesome. All right, so that's going to pay us 112. This is why I try for that last hit. Now I'm going to regress down to 110 on the inside. And I can put $50 out here and I'm still covered. I still leave the table with a profit. This is why I risk that next hit, because if I can get out of it and actually extend all the way across, great. If not, I bust and then I'm out, and that's the sucky part. So there's $250. There is $300, $304, and I started with $298, and I reduced it, and now I only have $160 across. Plus, I take all this, and that quarter is even covered. I can't complain with that. That's just good math right there. I'll take that profit every time. Okay. Now that I've got that racked, let's fly to the moon, shall we? All right, changing my dice set, going from a 3-5-3-1 to a 3-5-1-5. I'm going to be aiming for 4s and 10s. First toss, we get a 4-5-9. That's going to pay us $35. I'm going to fuel the 10, rack the 10. Because I'm specifically aiming for 4s and 10s, I want to fuel the 4 and 10 as much as I can. I might take a couple of increases on the inside, but I want all my profits to be from the outside. There is a hard 10. How about that? All right, we'll drop them $2. That's going to pay me $100. I'm going to put it right there on the 10. I'll put the 50 onto the 4. I've got 75 on there now. That was a great throw, too. That felt good. All right, aiming for the 4 and 10 again. Here we go. Next toss. We have a hard 10 again, back to back, baby. All right, so I need to drop them $5, and I get paid $200. So I'm going to take the 75 off. Actually, I'm make my 4 150. I'll take the quarter off. So I got 200 and 150 respectively on the 4 and 10. Okay, next toss. Can we get a third one? That would be sick if I land 3 hard 10s in a row. Next toss. A 6-2 easy 8. That is going to be the point. It's going to pay me $50 down there. It's going to pay me $35 right there. Puck is going to go off. I'm going to take these 2 quarters, turn this into 200 right there. Rack the 10. Let me grab a stack of green and a stack of red just to fuel up my chips here. And grab the dice. Let's set a new point, shall we? Okay, dice back to a 6-2 for the come out. 6-2, 6-2. Here's our toss. We get a 5-4-9 right back. Nice. There we go. Now that we have our point set, let's try to hit those 4s and 10s now. Next toss, we get a 6-1. Ah! Damn it, big red. That's okay. We still made a profit on this hand. Let's pull this down. That's one of the problems when you're trying to press and get your table going. You run into that, and it's like, oh my goodness, I was so close. That's okay. All right, so I think my next one I would like to try. I mean, if it's going for us, there's $330. We're gonna up it up again. We're gonna go 330 across. And cap the 6 and 8. So with this particular situation, what I like to do is I'll take a hit at 330. If it happens, great, I take it and then reduce to 220, look for 2 hits, and then I'm out of the hand. So let's set our dice. And here we go on the come out. That's a 3-1-4. We'll set that puck. Grab our dice, and we'll get started. Okay, 3, 5, 3, 1. We want one of those inside numbers. 5, 6, 8, 9, please, on order. 3. That was not it. That's okay. We'll take a 3. Although I didn't play the bonus again. That's okay. I'm not upset about that. Okay. Next toss. 5, 6, 8, 9. We get a 5. 4, 1, 5. That is going to pay us $105. Now I'm just going to regress down 1 unit each. So that's 215 now that I've gotten off the table. I started with 305. Or, excuse me, 330. Now I look for another hit. Actually, I look for 2 hits at this level. Next toss. We get 437. Okay. So yes, I do take a little bit of a hit, but you saw me pull over $200 off. I've got 220 here and a quarter there. So I'm pretty close. Let's see. I got paid 140 plus 110, 250. Oh, okay. So yeah, I wasn't that far off because I did take $250 off. Granted, only part of it was the casino's money. The other part was mine. I took a hit, but not too drastic one. So yeah, regardless, not bad. All right. So what do we want to do here? Let's continue to climb up. Let's go 440 across. There is 20. There is 20. Let's have some fun with it. 440 across, quarter on the pass line. You know what? We'll make it 50. We're increasing. Let's increase that too. Toss our dice down. Let's get all new dice. Why not? I got 2 2s. I like that. Let's go with that. We'll set up for the come out roll and get a point established. Here we go. First toss. We get a 1, 2, 3. Ouch, that hurts. That's supposed to be off. Let me drop another $50 down for them. That's the only thing I don't like about the come out is if you hit a craps number. But it's part of the game. Is what it is. I'm not going to complain too much. I'm the one that put the money there, right? Next toss. That's a pretty roll. A yo. So, hey, guess what? I got that $50 right back. Okay. Next toss. Come on. I would like to set a point, please. We get hard 10. That'll work. Set that point at a 10. Grab our dice. flick them down a little bit because I saw a bad number pop up. Now we can go with our old reliable 3531 to try to pound some inside numbers. First toss we get a hard 6. I like it. That's pretty. So that is going to pay us $140. Easy peasy. I'm just going to let it sit. I'm just going to... It's an abnormal situation that just happened there. I got money and I racked it. Didn't press anything. Skill might have a heart attack. I hope not. Next toss. We have a hard 10. Nice, that's the point. We're going to get paid $50 on that. Turn the puck off. Skill, you know, I'm just trying to give you a hard time with that. Hopefully I didn't alarm you too bad. I'm gonna grab my phone here just so I don't miss any chats because I keep bouncing around here. No, I can't even check my phone. It's dead. Awesome. All right, puck is off. We've already hit 1 point, 1 roll. Let's see if we can't set a new point. Here comes the come out roll. We get a 347. All right, that's gonna reset the counter over here. I'm gonna rack $50 for the frontline winner. And we'll toss again. Still on the come out. Here we go. Next throw we have a 325. Pretty. So we'll mark that point and we will now look to hit another a little bit more on the board. 3531. Here is our next toss. We get a 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. That's not going to hurt us any since we already got our point established. Let's try it again. 3, 5, 3, 1. I keep saying that out loud, but that's my dice set. I just want to make sure people are knowing what I'm tossing with. Oh, pretty throw. That's a 9, 9, 9 neener. That's going to pay us 140. Boop. 125 and 40. I'm going to rack it. Just going to rack it. That's 280 now that I've pulled off. Hey, Waylon, what's up, my man? How you been? Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday night. We're freezing our butts off over here in Missouri. Next toss. A yo. We'll take it. I'm starting to regret I didn't buy in on that ATS. That's okay. We still got a little ways to go. I got 6 more numbers to get. We're just playing a little craps. Might move to crapless here in a bit, just depending on how these rolls go, but you know how that is, right? Next toss, we got a 3, 5, 3, 1 setup, aiming for those inside numbers. There's an 8. We'll take it. Needed that for the tracker. That's going to pay us $140. And guess what? Skill, racking. Doing good. It's about, super jealous, man. 70 degrees. I don't think we got up to 60 degrees here in Kansas City. If it did, it sure as the heck didn't feel like it. All right, so that's 3 racks in a row. Let's it's 140, so that's 420. We're pretty much out of the hand. We're gonna start pressing now. 3, 5, 3, 1. Let's see if we can't start expanding out our reach with a toss of a hard 10. I got nothing on it. All right. Biggest thing I keep preaching is patience. Patience, and stick to your plan. So I'm not going to put any extra money out. I'll let the casino give me the money to put there. I don't want to put my money there. I want to put the casino's money. Next toss. A 415. Perfect. That's the point. That's going to give us $100 or $50 there, $140 here. And you know what? This particular situation, I am gonna toss $10 in. And that'll give me $200 chips. Go on the 4 and 10. Puck is off. Awesome. We now have all our numbers covered. It's spitting rain here in St. Louis. Yeah, it's been raining for the past 3 hours or so, roughly. Now we just have wind. They finally cut off on us on the rain, but man, that wind is pretty good. I can feel it. Here's our come out roll. 12. We're going to lose that 50, so I'll just pull it from the rack and we'll put it up here. So for the ATS tracker, for those who can't see it, we got a 10, a 6, a 4, and a 2 left to get. No, we don't have any money on it. Next toss. I'd like to hit that 2 right here, even though it cost me 50. Well, I don't have any money on the ATS tracker, so screw them. 6. That'll work. Hard 6. Let's set that point at a hard 6. Or just down a 6. How about that? All right, all our numbers are covered. So that means we are now going to be firing after 4s and 10s. Dice setup is a 3, 5, 1, 5. Yes, it has been, Lily. Yes, it has been all day. Here we go. First toss. 5. Okay. That's going to pay us $140. I'm going to take that 100. I'm going to stick it right on the 4, bank the 40. Now is when I'm going to really start pushing to get 4 and 10 table max as I aim for them. All right, got my dice. Let's toss and hit that 4, please. Waiter, I'd like a 4, please. He gives me a 5. That's okay. Smothered and covered just like Waffle House. Oh, yeah. 135. Or 140, excuse me. I'm going to take that 100. I'm going to stick it on the 10. In case the 10 pops, I don't want the 10 to feel jealous that I'm not giving it any love. There we go. Grab the dice. A 4 or a 10 will be just fine right here. Got my dice. We're all set up. Hey, waiter. 10-4, good buddy. 5. Wow. That's a 2, 3, 5. There's the 3. Here's the 2. 2, 3, 5. All right. Again, same drill. $140. And now that I have 200 on my 4 and 5 or 4 and 10, if I'm going to keep pounding that 5, I might as well get paid on it. So I'll just press the 5 up. A hundo. Let's throw some dice. I should have probably done that after the second one, but it's okay. Next toss. 4 or 10, please. A 7. What the hell is that? That is not a 4 or a 10. All right. We still made money, believe it or not. Rack this all up. I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna go 440 across. So there's 4, 20, and 40. We seem to have a little bit of luck with that. Let's see if we can't do that again. Perfect. And we'll grab a quarter for the pass line. Check, please. Absolutely. All right. Next toss. We're on. Oh, this is the come out. Let me get that button turned off. That was perfect timing. I turn around and see. Check, please. Here's our toss. Come out roll. We have a 5-1-6. Nice start. Mark that point of a 6. Grab our dice. And now we can start aiming for some inside numbers. Inside toss. Come on. 5, 6, 8, 9. A 5. That works. Mark that off. That's going to pay us a cool 140. And we're just going to rack it. You know what? I did that last time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover my 10. I'm going to rack the 40. So I'm going to do something different. The money I make, I'm just going to put all right up here. I want to see how much I actually make on this roll. Because I've just been mixing the money in before. So let's follow along and see what we can get. All right, here comes our next toss. Boxcars. And we'll try again. No, I'm not betting boxcars. No, not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. I don't bet those. I barely even bet the horn bets. We have stupid big red. What are you doing here? Nobody invited you to this party. Guess I should have racked that 100. Oh well. All right, we need to go regress down in our betting style. So let's put it back down to the 330 since we took a little bit of a hit. See if we can't bounce back. There's that, and then 1, 2, 3, and 3. All right, there we go. Turn our puck off. And hey, Waylon, if you're still peeking in here, I would love to get your thoughts. I'm looking for an actual crapless craps strategy that's specifically made for crapless craps. I've been looking around, and everything is just referring back to all the craps strategies, which is typical, and you can use them on a crapless craps table, but I didn't know if there was any actual specific strategy other than starting with your extremes and then work your way in type strategy. So would love to hear your thoughts on that. Here comes our come out roll with 330 across, a 617. That's going to pay us a frontline winner. So I will just stack that on top of the existing quarter there. And let's go ahead and toss again. Our next throw is going to get us a hard 4. Pretty throw. All right, so let's take that, slide these down, mark our 4, and now we can start aiming for the inside numbers. Got our dice set, and come on, 5, 6, 8, 9. That's all we need. Nice, easy toss. Gives us a 1, 2, 3. That's okay. We'll take it. Let's try again. Just nice, easy tosses. I was talking to my mom about this. She came and recorded over the weekend, and I kept trying to tell her, you don't have to be Superman or He-Man to get the dice all the way to the other side. Just nice, easy tosses once you have identified your landing zone. There is a 6-4 easy 10. And I think I saw, I'm not Waylon, but you can start with the 3, 6, 8, 9. Okay, I see what you're saying. So get 2 extremes, but also the 2 inside numbers. That's not a bad idea, actually, Skill. Might have to try that. And now I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, yeah, about the nice, easy tosses and identifying the landing zone. So I think she improved a little bit after we were talking about it, and she started looking for it. She just kept missing her spots. There's Big Red. I got to chatting too much. It's okay. All right, I think I'm gonna try that Skill. Let's change the table to crapless. And turn the puck off. So we're going to go 3, 6, 8, 9. We are on a $15 minimum. So let's go with 15 on 3, 6, 8, and 11. And then, of course, we need some change for our caps on the 6 and 8. There we go. All right. 3, 6, 8, 11. Okay, let's give it a shot. Oh, I need a pass line. 50. Let's see. 30, 60, 3, 75. I'm going to work it. Not 911. 311. 311. 6, 8, 311. Yeah. Oh, did I say? I bet I said 9. Sorry. Yep. Okay. All right, here we go. We are working on the come out roll. 639 is our point. And actually, now that I think about it, when I do the 3-5-3-1 set, I have been hitting threes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying, Skill. That's actually a nice little start. Let's see if I can't hit some of those. A 4. That's fine. 9 was the other number we hit. There we go. Now, here's my big question for you, Skill. If you're playing crapless and that's your setup, do you just wait until one of them hits? Do you wait for a single number to be pounded on and then add more money to the table? What do you do? That's a 7. Be interested to hear what you say. Dice are laughing at you. Yeah. All right. Let's grab some more. I'm going to try that again with the 15s on them. 3, 6, 8, and 11. And then, of course, we need caps on the 6 and 8. And then I'll put 15 on the pass line. We're not going to work to come out. Feeling a little dangerous on that. Whatever you want, try both ways and see what you like. Okay, cool. We can do that. So now that I've got the 3, 6, 8, 11 covered, let's come on the come out roll. This is a come out. 2, 3, 5. I forgot to turn the button off. I apologize. All right, so there we go. Got our point established. Now let's aim for 6s and 8s, folks. 3, 5, 3, 1 is our dice set. Here comes our toss. Oh, pretty throw. 1, 2, 3 even. Wow. That's $45. All right, so what I think I'll do is I'm going to... Okay, yeah, look at that. So I've got 3 numbers I can cover. So 9... 10, and 4. Yeah? I think I like that. And now play off of that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, okay. Let's try it again. I'm going to stay on that. Actually, I'm going to go to the 3-5-1-5 set now. Here comes our next toss. Yo! Perfect. All right, that pays me $45. Okay, so I'll put... Screw it, I'm just going to cover the rest of the numbers. That works. I'm covered all the way across the table now in 2 hits. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. Let's aim for 4s and 10s now. Why not? Screw it. See what can happen with it. Shit. I don't know what else to say. Oh my goodness. Oh, that sucked. Oh my goodness. I was like, yes, we got completely covered across the table in 2 hits. This is why I hate crapless. It happens to me almost every time. I don't think I've ever had a truly good roll on crapless. All right. With that said, we're going to try it again. I know. I'm a glutton for punishment. And 15. Yeah. I mean, come on. Why not? I was right there. And really, I wasn't adding all that much to the table. I just used what the casino gave me. All right, let's try it again. I just had to go and push it. I know. But I mean, really, that would have been $90, 36. Yeah, I would have been out of the hand. Ah, crap, Skill. You got me. Okay. Yes, I get it. Here comes our come out roll. We have a 527. That's fine. We'll take that $15 for free, please, and thank you. All right, I'm going to set it up here. This is the side that I'm going to be collecting on. See if we can't make some money this roll. Oh, I cannot believe that happened. Actually, let me take that back. I can believe that happened. Ah, crapola. Next toss, we have a 527. Hey, we'll take it. Another $15, please, and thank you. There we go. Come here, stick. Toss him again, please, shooter. Come on, shooter. What you got for us, shooter? Here we go. On the come out roll. We have a Yo 11. I mean, that's the point. Too bad we weren't working it. We would have had money right there. We would have had half the board filled up in one hit. Oh, crapola. All right, here we go. I'm going to go with a 3-5-3-1 just for the simple fact that those 3s and 11s are also in this dice set. First toss, we get a 5. Okay, no problem. So let me mark that 5 and an 11. Okay, let me fix that chip as well. Next toss. Okay, there we go. 3-5-3-1. Here comes our first throw. Actually, our second throw. 9. 9-9 Neener. You know what? Actually, this wouldn't be a bad setup if you really wanted to focus on your dice throwing when you're playing craps, or even crapless, to really be able to allow you to focus on what you're throwing and not really worry about the money. An 8-6-2 variety. Still nothing for us, but that's okay. We're going to be patient, right, Skill? Patient. Be patient and disciplined, please. Bob, please, for once. All right, here we go. Next toss. A 6-3-9. Still nothing for us, but that is the second 9 we've seen. So I tell you what, I think at this time, I'm going to go ahead, since I've seen the 9 twice, I'm going to add 15 to it. I think that's just going to be a rule of thumb I go with. For our next toss. 9. Okay. That paid off. That's going to pay us $21. Now I'm just going to take that 3, stick it on the 5, and I'll rack the 6. You get paid on that 8? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I hit an 8? Oh, I did hit an 8, didn't I? Thank you. That pays me 21. I'm just going to rack it. I'm not going to try to do any pushes with it. We'll just leave it at that. Thank you, Skill. I totally missed that. I'm so focused on the 311 that, yeah, I missed that 8. Here comes our next toss. Hard 4. That was pretty. Don't have anything on it, and that's okay. That's only the first time we've seen it. We'll go for our next toss. We get a 3-2-5. All right, that's going to pay us 21. I tell you what, here's just a great opportunity. Inside goes up to 30 because that's set up like a skill 66 right now. Why not take advantage of it? Let's go to our next toss. Just a slight pressure. Let's get an inside number. Hard 4. Okay, that's the second time we've seen that. So I'm going to add 15 to the 4. And it's specifically been a hard 4, but I'm not going to put anything on the hard ways. Next toss. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3. We didn't have that on the tracker yet. All right, the tracker is 4 numbers. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, hey, I get paid on that 3. Huh. Almost forgot. $45. And let's see here. I'll cover my 10, and I'm going to stop. I'll collect the 25. Because the likelihood that the 2 and 12 are going to come out are so much lower, but I don't think I'm going to chase for it just yet. Inside numbers, please. 6 or 8, waiter. Nope. He hit right in between them. I guess he hit the bullseye. Damn waiter. Well, that was unproductive again. I lost about the same amount. I lost the same exact amount of money that time. See, this is why I don't play crapless. Dealer, tell the number what his numbers are. This is why I don't play crapless, because I don't know if there's some mental aversion or something, but yeah, I mean, I play craps. I don't have any dilemmas, or as many dilemmas. Now, that's not to say that I don't take losses when I play craps, because, I mean, come on, everybody does. But the point is it's like, why do I take such a big hit every time I play crapless? I don't know. I'm not discouraged by it. Please don't think I am. I'm just trying to question what to do that would allow me to gain my confidence in playing crapless. Just those 4 extra spaces. I don't know. I just don't know. All right. We're going to go back to craps. We're going to go 66 across and see if we can't start things up that way. Because we've taken our bankroll's taken quite a beating, and I need to focus on getting it back up. There we go. And let's put a quarter. You know what? We're going 66. I'm going to go 3 quarters. We're going to work it on the come out. Have some fun with it. Why not? All right. Here we go. We're on the come out. We have a Yo 11. That's going to pay us $75. We'll just rack it. I'll mark that 11, that Yo. And we'll toss it again. Next throw we get a 6-4 easy 10. Let's mark that 10, Big Ben down on the end. Yeah, I said that all kinds of wrong, but it works. Now let's pop some inside numbers and see if we can't build it up. First toss. There is a 2, 3, 5. We're going to drop them $3. Go inside to 30. Yep, and yep. There we go. Let's go with our next toss. That was a nice throw, too. It just came out of the hand nice and easy. Next toss. Again, we're going 3, 5, 3, 1 on our dice set. Next toss we get. Oh, come on. 6-4 easy 10. That's the point. 75 more dollars, please, and thank you. We are officially out of the hand, by the way, boys and girls, because that's $150 now that we have collected because of that pass line. So, brakes are off. We can play now. 6-2, 6-2 on the come out roll. That is a 6-1-7. That's going to reset the counter, and we're going to get $75 because our button's off. It's 2 1/4 we've collected, all thanks to that pass line. That's the hero of this roll, that pass line. Okay, here we go. Come out roll, we get... Wow! That's now $300 we've collected because of that pass line. I'm not going to complain. Hell, I could do this all day. I'll just keep raising money on my pass line. I'll just keep throwing 7s and 11s all day. Next toss. A 4-1-5. Okay. Fun had to come to an end at some point. And Lily be like, hop the 7s! Hop the 7s! You gotta hop those 7s! I could hear her. All right, next toss. So our 6 and 8s at 30 each. Our 5 and 9s at 15 each. Let's pop some inside numbers and continue on building this bad boy up. Like I said, the brakes are off. We are truly out of this hand. And we already have a profit. There's aces. That was pretty. The way that just popped straight up and came right back down on the 1. Ah, see, told you. I told you. She'd be like, yes, you gotta hop your 7s. I love this 7. Next toss. There is a 5-1-6. Easy. 35. I'm now going to make my outsides a quarter. Yep. And I'll rack this 15. There we go. We'll continue on. For those who don't know, I think she's okay with me saying this. For those who don't know, Lily, the person in the chat room, that's my mom. Oh, see, forget you. She got me all excited about those 7s, and guess what came out? That's okay, because, I mean, this is how much we banked. There's 100, 200, 300, and $15. We were in for 66, 75, 150, 130, 141, and we leave with 315. That's a winner in my books. See, and I wasn't even able to do that on the crapless table. I mean, what the heck? Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's that time. I hate to do this. All right, couple quick notes for everybody. We got our live stream that we're finishing up here tonight. I got video planned for tomorrow, Friday, and Sunday. Friday's video is going to be a Halloween video. Let's see. Tomorrow's video, Tomorrow's video is my video with my mom. She came in shooting again. And then Sunday's video is doing these press comparison with no press, half press, full press. So it's an interesting video to check out if you haven't seen it. Also, at the same time, guys, we're on our quest for 2,000 subscribers. Would greatly appreciate. Hey, what's up, Crappin' Camper? How are you, sir? Yeah, we're just about to sign off. Did we lose him? You didn't lose me. I'm right here. On our quest to 2,000 followers, I'm very excited about that. We're about 200 followers now away from 2,000. If you can give me a sub, I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the bell notification. You'll know when my video of my mom comes out tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Be there, be square. Guys, have a fantastic night. We'll see you all next time here on KC Craps.